Hey, what are you doing?
He's a judge, Deirdre. He's not gonna bite. Hello? Judge Danforth.
Yeah, hello. Ted, is that you?
Ted?
No, Your Honor. My name is Nancy Drew. I think you've spoken with my father.
Nancy Drew? Carson's daughter?
Yes, and I'm with my friend Deirdre Shannon. We're investigating the arson of the Hathorn house.
Ah, yes.
Can we come in?
Well, you see, no, I mean, I'd let you in, but I seem to have been locked in my office and I need some help getting out.
Do you know where I could find a key to your office?
Yes, I believe I gave a copy of the key to Alicia Cole as backup. She's just down the hall. I hope she's still here.
Yes, can I help you?
Hi, so sorry to bother you at this hour, but we're here to meet with Judge Danforth, and he seems to be locked inside his office.
He said you might have a key.
Sorry, I gave him my spare. Unbelievable. Does this ever end?
Oh, well then, do you have a paperclip?
Yeah. And if you don't mind me asking, what business do you two have with the judge?
We're helping the judge with the case.
Anything I can assist you with?
Thanks, but I think we got it. No need for a lawyer. At least, not yet.
The diploma gave me away, huh?
Aside from the cold coffee you're still drinking and the deluxe open box of sticky tabs, yeah, you could say I know the type really well.
Nancy Drew, you really are your father's daughter. It's nice to finally meet you.
You know my dad?
Small world. If you need any assistance or more paper clips, feel free to ask.
Hello? Judge Danforth. I'll come back later. Judge Danforth? I couldn't find your key.
What? Alicia said she'd keep a copy for me.
Well, I did find a paperclip. I think I can pick your lock, if that's okay with you.
Yeah, sure, fine.
This shouldn't be
I just realized my microphone was mute. Hold and drag the pin. Feel the pin that gives resistance. Release the pin and lock in place. So I gave my introduction. So I'm Pokemon Dragon. Welcome to Nancy Drew Midnight Salem. I did not realize my mic was mute. So yeah. Okay. So feel for the pin that gives resistance. Okay. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be the end of me. Okay, nope, not that one. Let's try this one. Oh, there we go. This is gonna take me a while. There we go. Maybe this one. I absolutely hate this. Nope. Oh, seriously. Anyways, maybe this one. Ugh. I hope I don't have to do this again. And last one. Got it.
Still got it.
Efficient. How'd you learn to do that, actually?
Online video tutorial.
Someday you have to tell me about your secret life of breaking and entering, Drew. Because you're in danger of being cool. Which, honestly, I just don't like.
Someday.
Ah, those protesters are out there again, stirring the pot. You know, this town used to be a quiet place, but it seems lately there's been an element that has infiltrated our community. I have no doubt one of those troublemakers locked my door and threw away the key. Now, Nancy, your father and I have discussed.
Oh, sorry. I'm not Nancy.
Of course you're not. You look nothing like Carson. Did your father ever tell you about the time we won 4th place at the Lake Winnipesaukee Regatta? You see, at the time I had 20/10 vision, so I was the navigator and...
Judge, this is Deirdre Shannon. She's working with me on the case.
Deirdre, you're the one who tried to break down my door.
Breakdown?
Your Honor, that's an exaggeration. I was knocking. Heavily.
Look, I'm really busy dealing with this Hathorn House business. Being a judge is not as simple as, you know, investigating during your free time.
Well, we just used our free time to unlock your door. So I'm sure you'll be willing to repay us with some answers to our questions. Right?
Yes, of course. What can I help you girls with?
Can you explain to us how you're involved with the Hathorn House?
Well, yes. The house was built by Judge John Hathorn during the 1600s, and it represented the oldest surviving structure from that era. Judge Hathorn, of course, was one of the 3 judges that presided over the Salem witch trials.
Yes, and I'm sure we can read all about the home's history in Salem's museum.
More recently, Frances Tuttle, Judge Hathorn's last direct descendant, lived in a small section of the house while the rest was left to fall into considerable disrepair. She was alone, except for a part-time caregiver, Lauren Holt, who had a bedroom in the carriage house. A few months ago, Frances Tuttle passed away, which left Hathorn House without a legal heir. According to the historical statutes of Salem, after 90 days, the house reverts to public property, the deadline of which is 2 days from now, at midnight.
I was told that the burning of Hathorn House is suspected to be a case of arson. How did the police come to that conclusion?
The investigation found paint solvent residue on burnt embers, suggesting someone deliberately used an accelerant. Thankfully, Mrs. Tuttle never had to see what became of her home.
And what evidence do you have that May Perry is the one responsible for this?
Evidence? Have you ever heard of recidivism? 3 out of 4 criminals in the United States are repeat offenders. And there's only one person in all of Salem who has a history of fire-related crime.
So, there is no evidence.
Not yet, but there will be.
You don't need evidence. She's already been convicted in the court of public opinion.
Is that what she said?
No, I'm saying it.
She has a history with this sort of thing.
What's May's motive? What does she gain by burning down the Hathorn house?
You'd have to ask her, and while you're at it, you can ask about her alibi, which she refused to give to the police. So, any other questions?
So, they're basically accusing someone who, with no evidence, who possibly didn't do it.
So the Book of Apologies.
Yes, and first of all, I'm so glad you're all right. Nasty business. Had I known you were going to be put in harm's way, I would have never called Carson and asked for his help.
I've done plenty of work for my father. He trusts me. I can handle myself.
Yes, I'm sure you can.
So I've already heard some stories, but would you mind giving me your version of why the book is important?
Yes, so Judge Sewell was rumored to keep a ledger of all the accused, intending to publish it to reconcile with their families and clear their names. But he passed away before he could do so.
Going to Austria for a rumored book seems like a heck of a long shot.
Well, I have been under some pressure from the AW group. AW as in accused witches.
Don't you think it's dangerous throwing around May's name as a suspect before any evidence links her to the crime?
What do you mean? What are you saying?
From what you've described, there is no evidence against May. Yet you were saying that she did it. As a judge, I think you would be the first to admit that sounds prejudicial.
It is not just me, Miss Drew. There are plenty of people who believe that May is responsible for this crime. It is not prejudice when she is the only likely suspect.
Actually, that is the definition of prejudice.
I'm not going to have this debate with you. Is there anything else?
How valid is the claim the accused witches have against the Hathorn house?
I have been working with Tegan Perry, the organizer of that group. The Book of Apologies would have presented evidence Miss Perry could use for her claim.
And without it...
Their case is incomplete. According to the statutes of Salem established in 1629, property ownership was placed under the vacuum domicilium doctrine, meaning that any unused land would be made available to any member of the public who was willing to settle on it. This comes into effect 90 days after the land is abandoned at midnight, meaning it will happen with the Hathorn estate in 2 days.
So, how did Frances Tuttle pass away exactly?
The woman was 88 years old. The coroner confirmed her death was of natural causes.
So they never investigated Lauren Holt.
You need the suspicion of foul play to investigate someone, young lady.
We'd like to speak with her all the same.
She still lives on the estate, although for how much longer we do not know. You can also find her in her shop, Luminous Infusions. She might be willing to talk to you.
Talk to you later.
Miss Drew, before you go, there is something else I need your help with.
You're not locked out of your car, are you?
Oh, no. There was an incident here recently. Someone broke into the evidence room.
Oh. Have you called the police?
Well, no, not yet. I don't think anything was taken. Never mind. I'll call the police. Thank you for your time.
Okay, I'm officially exhausted. Let's head back to the Perry house, okay?
So, there's this woman who lives on the estate who is dead, who is not dead. Don't know. They said she died of natural causes. Still lives on the estate. That makes no sense. Second of all, the one most likely person to be suspected to be in any crime is most likely not the criminal. It's always the one you least expect.
So, any thoughts?
First album was better.
Yeah, totally. It's good.
Really? You like this?
Why wouldn't I?
Yeah, well, they were much better before they changed their bassist.
I meant the case. What do you think about it?
I don't like the judge.
Yeah, I kinda got that. I think the feeling's mutual.
Well, he's a jerk. Maybe he burned down the Hathorn house. What? You don't think so?
I really need to talk to May before I lean in any direction.
And you will, once you've gained her trust. Why haven't you done that yet?
Because I'm in the car talking to you? If May were willing to give an alibi, we could clear this up tonight. But she's not talking to anyone, it seems. We are all allowed to enjoy some amount of privacy, but her refusal to be interviewed leads me to believe she is hiding something.
I can't believe you, Drew. I thought you were here to help. You know, not everyone can be as brilliant and cold as you are.
I'm not cold, and I never said I was brilliant either.
You need to get May to trust you. If she trusts you, she'll open up and tell you the truth. And then you'll see. You're kind of my last hope to reach her. You're good at finding ways to get people to open up. Usually. So find a way.
I'll try.
So, we have to find a way to get May's trust. Let's go talk to her. Maybe talking to her while you work.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah?
Hey, what are you listening to?
You like this?
Yeah, we were
Gain her
listening on the
trust.
way over. First album was much better. Yeah, too bad they changed drummers.
They never change drummers.
Oh.
What?
Are you pretending to like this band because I like it?
No. I chose the wrong one, didn't I?
No, I just only discovered them kinda recently.
We were literally talking about this band in the car. Should have known it was the bassist. I literally said that.
Okay.
So, we met this interesting woman named Olivia.
Gain her trust, search her room. The two main objectives.
We all know about Olivia and her magic.
I thought it was pretty cool.
Good for you.
We saw Tegan at the museum. Looks like she's working on an interesting installation.
Why don't you ask her?
Well, I thought you might have an opinion, or...
I don't. Can you just leave her out of this? I don't want her being involved with my problems.
Do you mind if I look around the house?
Ugh, you're so weird. Ugh.
What?
I lost this thing the other day.
Thing? Can you describe it?
What, you're gonna try to find it?
Well, yeah, obviously. It's what I'm good at. Come on, let me help.
Okay. It's a lighter. Animal print design on it.
lighter?
I didn't lose it burning down a building. I just dropped it somewhere. You gonna help me or not?
Of course. Any idea where to start?
Can't be far.
So, she
I've
has
not
an
gone
M.
farther than the steps outside the house for days. It's not in my room, but could be anywhere else in the house, I guess.
I'm on it.
So, she has an animal print lighter, which can be used to set houses on fire. Well, actually, no. If it's a wooden house, yes. Wooden houses can be easily set on fire. But a non-wooden house would take, like, stuff. Like, you would need, like, a bonfire and spread.
Deirdre's convertible. Looks strikingly familiar.
So, we gotta find... Wait, was that a spray can?
Rust be gone. Now that's handy. Never know when a bit of stubborn iron oxide will get in the way of investigating.
Oh wait, that's chemicals. So if you had a lighter and that is very flammable. Oh, we got the recipe gone. Why did it give it to me? Let's check in the kitchen. She said it couldn't have gone too far. Chemicals, chemicals, chemicals. You can literally use Axe body spray and literally spray fire everywhere. I'm not quite sure about Rust Be Gone though. I'm not quite sure where I'm going to find the lighter though. Maybe she knows.
May seems a bit off.
She doesn't know you. She'll warm up to you. Eventually. She's always listening to music. Maybe try that.
Oh, what kind? Pop? No, punk. Industrial? Drum and bass.
don't know.
Yeah, I'll probably just ask her. The neighborhood looks peaceful from up here. Huh? Can't use that here. Oops, wrong door. The guest room is at the end of the hall. I probably shouldn't be in May's room without an invitation. Huh. Huh. Huh.
Okay, let's try to figure out where this lighter's at. I did find a picture though, so that's good. I noticed that there was a picture there, so I went back and rotate the screen. I could have sworn there was something in here.
The Perrys recycle their paper waste. Good on them. Wait, what's this? Someone must have been upset. They tore this note up.
Wait, there's a note. Oh. Okay, we gotta find the edges. So this is an edge. This might be an edge. That one doesn't fit. Yeah, that's not it. That's not it. That doesn't fit. Oh, well, that fits. Let's see what else fits. That doesn't fit. Looks like part of this K is missing something, so let's try this. Got it. Oh, duh. That doesn't fit. But it looks like this could. Oh, it's okay. Are these two together? Okay, no. That's a relief. I thought those two were. Okay. I still think we can spell anything right now. Let's just try to find all the pieces to the white pieces. This is like a puzzle. This is gonna take me a minute.
Yes, it is a note. But why tear it up like this?
It says, I know. But who knows? And knowing what? Okay, so we found two
Hiking
evidences.
the Patagonian Highlands, Outback Safari, Survival Guide for the Rainforest of Myanmar. The Perrys have a real taste for adventure.
I think I might know where to find it.
This must be May's lighter. Hi. Guess what I found?
Whoa. Didn't think you'd actually do it. Where'd you find it?
Outside the front door.
Are you always snooping around?
I have a knack for finding things that other people miss.
Thanks. This means a lot to me.
May, I know you don't know me that well, but I'm here to help you.
I didn't burn down the Hathorn house.
Okay. Why does everyone think you did?
It's called prejudice. I look different. Or something like that.
That doesn't seem like a good reason to burn down a building.
What can I say? People are stupid. Can't believe it's gone.
Did you ever visit the estate?
All the time. I appreciated it.
Oh? Why? Because it's historically significant?
It was built by a cold, brutal man who sent a bunch of people to their death because he didn't understand them. I appreciate being reminded of what happens when greedy people stay in charge.
Did you know Frances Tuttle very well?
No. But I know her daughter Lauren has that shop, Luminous Infusions.
You ever been inside?
No, why would I go there?
I was just wondering if you knew her.
I don't. I mean, I know she used to hang with my sister back in the day, but I guess they fell out or something, that's all I know.
Look, I spoke with the judge. They don't have anything on you. All we need is an alibi, and then they can't charge you with anything.
And they're not going to have anything on me, because he can't prove I did it.
Then why not just give the police an alibi? That's all they need.
I just can't. It's not only about me, okay?
Okay, I understand. But I can't help you or anyone else if I don't know who they are.
Just... I appreciate what you're trying to do, but I can't.
So she's protecting someone of who did.
Do you and the judge know each other? Have a history?
The man thinks I'm a bad influence.
Why?
Because I used to be friends with his son. His son has had an interesting life, and he thinks it's my fault. He holds a grudge against me.
Really? That sounds surprising.
You live in a small town long enough, people make up their minds about who you are. Doesn't matter if it's true or not. It just is.
Hmm.
Can you tell me anything about Olivia Ravencroft? Anything at all?
I can tell you she doesn't get along with my sister.
Really? Why?
I don't know. They had some falling out a while ago. You should ask her.
Do you think Olivia would have any reason to light the Hathorn house on fire?
Let me put it this way. Olivia is what we call in this town part of the witch business. Anything dramatic, spectacular, or with fire, she's usually involved.
So you think she did it?
I didn't say that. I just think it's possible that she could have.
Okay, thanks. Your sister really cares about you.
She has a strange way of showing it sometimes.
Well, she cared enough to get Deirdre and I involved.
I worry about her.
How come?
She takes her work really seriously. Like, she cares. A lot. Like, way more than most normal people do for their passion projects. It's not a hobby, it's more like something she has to do.
Kinda sounds like me.
I hope not. It's like her personal crusade, like only she can make it better or something. You can't live your life like that. You need to enjoy it. Enjoy it with the people you love.
Yeah, believe me, I know. So, I found this letter.
What is that?
I found it in your trash. It says, I know.
Yeah, I can read.
So?
So I don't know what it is. Don't go through my trash. I'm done talking, okay?
Suspicious. Alright, I'm gonna turn down the music for next episode. It seems still too loud. There we go. Much better. Now, thank you for joining me on this episode. I know this episode's kind of long, but I hope you enjoyed it anyway. So, if you liked it, don't forget to subscribe. I mean, it's free. You pay nothing. It's totally like you earn the chance to know when I'm uploading, which is awesome. But yeah, don't forget to subscribe. Now go start your awesome adventure.